On the first day of the 2022 Florida legislative session, two Republican lawmakers introduced legislation that would prohibit most abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy. It is nearly identical to Mississippi's 15-week abortion ban currently being considered by the U.S. Supreme Court. Action News Jack's Jake Stofan joins us live on the South Bank. And Jake, even the governor seems to be behind this idea.
Yeah, and rumors of this 15-week abortion ban legislation had been floating around the state capitol for weeks. Democrats are especially concerned with the legislation officially being filed on the first day of session, fearing it could indicate Republicans are serious about moving forward.
It sends a dangerous message to women and Floridians across the state that we don't care about your rights.
State Representative Eskamani says while the bill does allow for abortions after the 15-week cutoff if the mother's life is at risk or if the fetus is non-viable, it doesn't have exemptions for rape and incest.
And the reality is that if a 15-week abortion ban becomes a reality in Florida, anyone who needs to end their pregnancy at that point is potentially going to have to travel to North Carolina in a world without Roe v. Wade.
In his State of the State address, Governor Ron DeSantis didn't use the word abortion, but he did make this comment.
We have an opportunity to strengthen protections for the right to life itself, without which the other rights mean little.
But following the speech, he indicated he'd likely support a 15-week ban.
I mean, when you start talking about, 15 weeks where you have really serious pain and heartbeats and all this stuff, having protections, I think is something that makes a lot of sense.
If passed, the constitutionality of the 15-week ban wouldn't be certain, even if the U.S. Supreme Court gives the green light to Mississippi's law. Florida's privacy clause in the state constitution has in the past prevented state lawmakers from implementing other abortion restrictions.
We have not only put into our Constitution a right to privacy back in the 80s, but we protect that right to privacy when it's been challenged like we did in 2012.
And those past state Supreme Court rulings that decided the privacy clause in the state constitution protects abortion access in Florida, well, those rulings came out when the state Supreme Court was primarily made up of Democratic appointed justices. Now that majority has switched over to conservative appointed justices who in recent years haven't shied away from breaking previous court precedent.